Hi, I'm Bill Fox, and I want to invite you out here to the country to buy your next new car or truck. Cars are cheaper in the country, and I'll give you a free chicken if I can't beat your best deal.
The right dealer, Bill Fox Chevrolet.
I can remember my neighbors that I haven't seen in 65 years. Remember their first names, their last names, their kids' names. You know, it was the neighborhood. And back in those days, the east side of Detroit was a neighborhood. It was beautiful. We had big trees in front of the houses, and our houses weren't big or anything, but they were really comfortable, and they were nice, and they were well kept. And neighbors were friends. You partied at their house. They came to your house and partied, and you really became part of a neighborhood. And I think that's something that's gone forever.
Bill Fox has been well known in the area for selling Chevrolet cars and trucks for over 40 years. On the occasion of his 75th birthday, we're going to take a look at Bill Fox, the man. Bill Fox was born in Detroit in 1932 and spent his formative years on the city's east side. His father, Matt, was a native of Vermont and came to Detroit in 1919.
Well, he was born and raised in Vermont, Pittsburgh, Vermont, on a cattle farm up there. Well, I should say, call it dairy farm. And he was a pretty big guy for those days. You know, he was over probably 6 feet tall, and probably weighed 200 pounds, which was really big back in the 30s.
Automobiles were a big part of Bill's early life, and he was groomed for the business almost from the beginning.
Well, he began selling cars out of his driveway as like a side job, you know, anything to make a little extra money. He was a very hard-working, ambitious guy. And so I don't know how he came about the first car, but I can remember as a little kid, you know, maybe 4 years old, that we would always have a car with a for sale sign in the driveway. And so that went on until, you know, selling one car at a time out of his driveway until probably about the late 30s, maybe 39, maybe even 1940, when he rented this used car lot over on Gratiot Avenue. And he decided he wanted to just retire, so I bought the business out from him, and my brother came in with me as a partner, and we ran that enterprise for I guess probably 10 or 12 years before I had the opportunity to buy the Chevrolet dealership up here in Rochester, where we're sitting today.
So Bill now owned his first auto dealership, but it wasn't his first business enterprise.
I raised rabbits during the war. I used to kill rabbits and sell them to the grocery store down on the corner. And till it got to the point I had so many rabbits that we didn't have room for them. And so we took the ones that were left and took them up north to my dad's farm and turned them loose. And then we could hunt them.
In the happy spirit of Easter, I'm giving a free rabbit if I can't beat your best deal. So come see me, Bill Fox, the right dealer.
I had a paper route at one time, and went through all the lemonade stand things that kids did, but that was really a business where I made money. I'd kill the rabbits, I'd dress them, I sold the pelts for 50 cents, I'd sell the rabbit for $1, which was big money back in 1943, 44. And so I was taking home a few bucks, and maybe I should have stayed in that business. The rabbit business was growing. It took very little investment, you know. Your inventory would multiply by the day, so. Well, as my prompter just told me, I ought to quote Frank Sinatra, that I did it my way. And, I think he probably wrote that song for me. That's good description of my life. I've seen opportunities, and I made them work, and not all of them, but enough to have got us where we are today, and I'm happy with that. Dude's been with me for 6 years. She's a very good hunting dog, and we just got back from Pelee Island last week, and where we got about 60 pheasants, and Dude was the hero of the hunt. So take a bow, Dude. Take a bow. Yeah, okay.
Come on out to Fox Country for your next Chevy. I'm not horsing around when I tell you our prices are the lowest and our financing and lease terms are the best. And I'll give you a free chicken if I can't beat your best deal.